Night 2 of the World Series of Darts finals as we say hello to the top seeds. Guys like this, would Gezzy go wild again? Or would he be tamed by a big Dutchman? Who's your money on here? Voltage or Mr. Sexy Steve Beaton? And we got a grimace from Glenn. Would it be enough to stop the Green Machine? All is fair in darts and war today on High Roller Radio. Yes, Saturday Night Fever, Night 2 in Salzburg, Austria. The fans are there and you gotta love that. We're into round 2, reported DJ Gandolfini, with the 8 winners from yesterday taking on the 8 top seeds. What shocks will tonight bring, he asks. Great question. Before we find out, though, I want to say a quick thanks to two of the best right here, Liam Martin and Dorian Brooker, both leaving these YouTube comments from our recap yesterday. Cheers, fellas. Very nice. Very much appreciated. I know they have, but if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. All right, let's play some darts with James Wade getting the jump on Canadian Jeff Smith. And by that I mean he was doing what he does. Steady scoring, steady finishing, double 5 here for 5-2. He just plods along and makes very few mistakes. Another day at the office for him. You can mark it down as a 6-3 final. The machine revs along. It was nervy, he admitted. First time in front of a crowd in a while, but it went the way I expected it to. Good performance from Wade, tweeted Liam Martin. Clinical on his doubles. Lucky D, Darius Labanauskas, was looking to roll the dice against Nathan Aspinall. The problem, the dice landed on 7. He crapped out. The Asp, just too good. Nice maximum here. Departed the stage at the commercial break, leading by 3 at 4-1, and he wouldn't lose another. Smooth sailing, 6-1 your final. Aspinall averaged 101. Acknowledge the fans. He was in his element. I love it up there. I played well, he said. I really enjoyed it. Great to play in front of the fans again. How would Cody Harris fare against Daryl Gurney? The Kiwi in tough because this guy can at times be a gift from the darting gods, handed down from the heavens. Too much? Well, maybe. I just love that screenshot, though. Come on, the chin, tweeted Barry Gribben. And come on, he did. Check out this scoreline. 3 clear at 4-1. You see Harris on 150 there. He wired the double 18 for the monster. Gurney would miss as well, though, and the New Zealander came back to clean it up and stay close. That's as close as he could get, though. Gurney was on, tossed in his 4th 180, en route to winning the 7th leg, and he'd take the 8th as well. It goes into the books as a 6-2 Super Chin win. He averaged 102, and this was great. Chucked his flights and stems into the crowd, and I mean really chucked them. He was trying to get them to the back row. Don't hurt your arm, Daryl. You gotta play again tomorrow. Consistency has always been an issue, noted Gribben, but when he's on, he can beat anyone, as his 2 majors prove. Great point, Barry, and evidence right here from commentator Wayne Martle. Gurney had only 3 treble-less scoring visits in that match. World class indeed. Great observation here from Wim, who says, the seeds are very impressive so far. That they are. Talk about alone in a crowd. Gerwin Price in Salzburg. He was booed on the walk-on, always is. Didn't faze him in the slightest, though. Came out of the gates 2-0 in front of Vincent van der Voort. I think he might be a bit strong for van der Voort, predicted Charlie Gray. And the boss knows his stuff. No roars, no animation, just calm, cool, and collected. This double 2 for 3-1. Perhaps the reason for the lack of luster, he was 20 points better on the averages than his opponent through 4 legs. Big Vincent was struggling. Even still, he is experienced. Pinned this double 8 to hang in there. That's all he could muster, though. And you got to appreciate the mindset of the Iceman, don't you? Didn't make a sound all match until that winning double at 6-3, and then he gave it large. Remember, the fans booed him, so he gave it right back, and then this. The cheeky smile as he left the stage. Love him or hate him, you gotta watch him. I absolutely love that, said Bella Tarantula. Me too, Bella. Me too. All right, what time is it, Richard Asson? It's sexy darts time with Mr. Steve Beaton. Sexy, perhaps, but the bronzed Adonis was never in this one. Voltage had his game face on, focused and intense, all business en route to a 5-0 advantage. You see Beaton there in the background. He stayed on stage at the interval, trying to work out the kinks, but to no avail. It's Cross the Boss, the whitewash, and yes, Diamond Darts, at Rob Cross 180, has gotten back to his winning ways. 6-0 your final. Always enjoy the Devonator's JPEG montages. At times, I felt I was back to normal, Cross said. I had little glimpses. Pretty cool camera angle right here. Damon Hayda lining up his shot. He's been on a roll of late. The issue today, he was staring down the barrel of a world champion, and Peter Wright was having none of it. Took the first 3 legs for an early stranglehold. This, a confident man right here. He applauds the Salzburg faithful at the interval. Up 4-1. He just thinks he's going to win, doesn't he? This double 16 made it 5-2. We got some animation. Snakebite all fired up. And why not? He advances by a score of 6-3. Glenn Durrant seemed in good spirits as he hit the stage for a showdown with the world number 1 Michael Van Gerwen. A much anticipated showdown. We know who Danny Grotbags was rooting for. Come on, Duzza, she said, with the picture, arm in arm with the 3-time BDO world champ. He was in for a dogfight, though. This guy hasn't been at his best, but make no mistake, he still is the best. The exciting one, MVG v. the boring one, Duzza, tweeted at M. Austin 701, and MVG was in the zone early. We got the fist pump when he took out 48 to hold. They went back and forth, tit for tat, both landing big shots and both averaging 104. Tied at 4. 9th leg was the difference. Against throw, Durrant upped his game. The 138 here to leave 68. And yes, he'd get it. Clutch. MVG was sitting on 32. And how about these reactions? Pure intensity. He was feeling it. And when he closed it out for the 6-4 victory, wow, he was living the scream dream. That was primal. That was loud. An impressive display. He averaged 102. You've got to pump it up, he said. I'm super proud. I know he's not at his best, but he is the best player in the world. Duzza took every chance he had, said Diamond Darts, and came out on top. And yes, that's what you have to do on the PDC Pro Tour. Krzysztof Ratajski versus Michael Smith in our final fixture of the evening. And the Polish power poised to make it 3-2 on serve. Poised because on 74, he had no problem. Bang, bang, a clean 2-dart kill. Very nice. But Smith is a gifted player, and he wasn't missing. Staying refreshed here after tying things up at 4, and then in the 9th leg, he struck first blood, got down first, and made no mistake on double 10, a timely break, because he'd seal the deal the very next leg, the 10th leg, a well-deserved 6-4 victory, bit of relief too, and then he thanked the fans as he always does. So there you have it, day 2 done and dusted, the World Series of Darts Finals, the Elite 8 tomorrow, and it's all to play for today on High Roller Radio.